Hello everyone and welcome back to Gore. So we're doing the ring challenge on the Hidden Volcano within Sonic Team Racing today. So just for the key, it's 35 seconds of additional time. But otherwise you can use the speed characters. It's a little bit tricky in this one, to be honest. I'd actually recommend using the technique types, which is basically anybody on the middle row. I'm going to go for silver. I've not actually used them yet, so first one up using a different character, I guess. We'll see how this goes. The reason I say to kind of use a technique type in this, you got the volcano, you know, the bits around there, and if you're using a fast character, more often than not you can get caught out and but basically end up driving into it because you're trying to get your speed and you're not with control of like ours. With the technique types, you've got this. It's coming straight from start. If you do a quick turn, you can just do a double switch around and you know, get the drift on the other way. I've screwed up a little bit there already, so it's a tiny bit forgivable as this race, but it is trickier. I do a flip here, and you'll see that it's not recommended to do a flip. If you get the boost, great, but chances are it doesn't actually land right. I don't know why this race just doesn't seem to want to land right. But you want to be following, you know, the main ring patterns where you can, using boost where you can. If you can skim them like I do there, where I skim the coins and also the boost at the same time, then great. The second one probably shouldn't have done. Because I managed to get the boost but not the coins, so there's the one right at the start where you can do the same. And again on here, you know, it's quite a driftable race, so keep going for it. If you get a chance to get the extra coins in between your lap, you want to do that, because it just gets you that extra bit of time that you need to. This is probably the first like ring challenge that's not as forgiving as, you know, the first kind of series, but it's still forgiving enough. So you can get plenty of boost. You could probably get 3 flips in that jump. I just did to calculate the risk a bit more. And again, just keep that drift going, flip it from side to side. You can use the boost in the middle, you can just drive in the middle if you want to kind of get a bit more speed, but I recommend holding it just so you can get the bigger boost and use it where it kind of suits you. So new lap, get the chain, come down, get the boost, follow the rings through the boost again, just kind of stay drifted through them. Well, I've tried that again, you just seem to lose speed as you do that. Because I've screwed up a little bit, we are struggling a bit for time, which is why the thing keeps ticking, but we're alright. Just make sure you're aiming for where the boosts are, for where the coins are, making sure you're trying to keep that drift if able. On this one I kind of dodged the boost there, making sure I'm getting the coins, and that's all you need to do just to keep that time coming up. Some of them have got a bit of a distance between where you're aiming for and what you wanted to do, so you know, be careful on that. So you make a bit of a mistake here, but again with this race it is quite forgivable, so don't worry about it too much if you have made a bit of an error. Like coming around there, I could have done less of a drift, and again I made a mistake there, so it's not the end of the world. You have got a bit of room for mistake, just as long as you're not kind of crashing out, which is why I recommend technique types. So if you do end up touching the lava at all, it's not the end of the world because you're going to maintain your speed on it. And within 2 laps, I've managed to get around the track and still complete. And obviously, because I've hit platinum there, you still have the additional 35 seconds. Because there's no way you're getting around that and getting platinum without them additional seconds there. So it's quite an easy key to get. The platinum's probably the harder part. It's just a bit tricky to maintain the route round. But I do hope this helps. Do please enjoy, like, comment and subscribe.